The ability of the Senator Bagudu-led planning department to adapt and make necessary changes to the implementation process is a sign of great foresight and great commitment. Courage, uncommon courage, displayed only by a man who knows what to do and has the capacity to do. Regular evaluation have allowed the ministry to correct course when necessary, ensuring that projects remain aligned with the government's overall goal of promoting inclusivity and sustainable growth. Recall that for the very first time since 1979, that a budget has been reviewed openly, publicly, with the participation of the regions and the zones concerned as well as the sectors. Recently, we had the review of the FCT budget in line with the need assessment and the performance of the government in that direction. Additionally, Senator Bagudu have been firmly in support of the President Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda, which has inclusivity as its core. The agenda prioritizes the economic integration of marginalized groups, particularly women and people living with disabilities. Senator Bagudu has played a critical role in ensuring that these groups are not only included, but they are also empowered to contribute, putting them in the front burners of the planning and execution. Senator Bagudu's effort has made tangible progress in integrating this group of people into the economic mainstream and create a system of realistic endeavor. Another key governance issue that Senator Bagudu had helped address is youth unemployment. Nigerian youth population is one of the largest in the world. Yet, successive administrations have struggled to create a meaningful opportunity for this demographic, even on their meticulous planning, but only touching on the surface. I could say only scratching on the surface, not even touching. Senator Bagudu has been a trailblazer in contributing practical strategies to implementing the administration's youth empowerment policies in the budgetary and planning. Recall that Senator Bagudu, as a governor of Kebbi State, introduced what we call youth inclusiveness in government and participation, which transformed Kebbi into the hub of youth development. In fact, that has been the most rapid developing state on youth policy in the days of Bagudu as the governor of Kebbi State. Through initiatives such as vocational training, digital skill programs, and entrepreneurship support, young Nigerians are being equipped with the skills they need to thrive in a rapidly changing economy. Recall that Bagudu has also included a 30-day youth conference which will come up very soon in Nigeria. I hope all of us are aware of this. Evidently, Senator Bagudu's performance as Minister of Budget and Planning is underpinned by his great foresight, his great preparation, and his readiness for the job. Being a graduate of economics, held a master's degree in money and banking, has worked in several strategic planning organizations, including the World Bank. Amidst the noise and the hues and cries, complaints surrounding the economic reforms such as the removal of subsidies on petroleum products and the regulation of the foreign exchange market, Senator Bagudu has remained steadfast in the support of to the success of these policies, having taken time severally to explain the short-term pains and the long-term gains of these policies. He has demonstrated a deep understanding of their long-term benefits for Nigeria. The Initiative for Transparent Leadership commends Senator Atiku Bagudu for his exceptional performance as the Minister of Budget and Planning. His actions have been fully in support of the President Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda, which places inclusivity, transparency, and economic empowerment at the center of national development. Senator Bagudu's leadership has been instrumental in addressing long-standing governance challenges such as uneven budgetary allocation, poor project implementation and monitoring, youth employment and empowerment. However, while significant progress has been made, there is still work to be done. The recommendations we have put forward today are aimed at ensuring that the gains of the past year are sustained and built upon. By improving public engagement, enhancing monitoring mechanisms, and expanding empowerment programs, we are confident that Senator Bagudu and the Tinubu administration will continue to lead Nigeria on the path to sustainable development. Senator Bagudu has done it before as a senator representing his people, as a governor, and even in the private sector, in the then the defunct Citibank, FSCB, and so many other organizations where he worked. He has meticulously planned, executed, and delivered. As we move forward, it is essential that all stakeholders remain committed to the principles of transparency, accountability, and inclusivity. By working together, we can ensure that the Renewed Hope agenda becomes a reality for all Nigerians, and that every citizen, regardless of their background, religion, sex, age, and demographics, benefit from the nation's prosperity, which God has given to us all. It will be a greater blessing to Nigeria as a country when more men like Senator Bagudu grace lofty positions at the helm of affairs in this great nation. For the records, we believe that the esteemed Honorable Minister, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, is a diligent man whose legacies must be preserved. We also implore him to create more Atiku Bagudus out of those who are close to him. He should mentor more political office holders so that what we have in Atiku Bagudu as a strategist and a technocrat in political office should not only be in Atiku Bagudu.